up, social media world? Update on where we're at. This one's going to be a little bit different. Usually I kind of somewhat think about the things it is I'm going to actually have come out of my mouth before I actually say it. So you've been warned. You've been warned. I'm a little sick. I'm sore. Helped out Brother James on a concrete job. Everybody that knows me probably knows that I should not have been doing that at all. You know what I mean? My back won't allow me to do such activities, but you know, figured it was good to build character. You know what I mean? Humble myself. So I ain't gonna lie. At the end of the day, man, I kind of wanted to jump off a bridge just because of the way I felt mentally as well as physically. You know what I mean? Because you know, obviously me being an addict and whatnot, I tend to get in my own head, mental health issues, whatever the case may be, whatever you want to call it. So then I started thinking that I'm worthless and comparing myself to everybody else in life and whatnot. So I went and I did that, man, and you know, I'm a man of my word. I do what I said I'm going to do. So, I mean, I did it and I stuck it out because that's what I said I was going to do. You know what I mean? But, I mean, in all honesty, it wasn't a very wise decision, at least as far as my body's concerned. You know what I mean? Because now I'm feeling it. Past few days I've been feeling it. So, needless to say, I probably won't be signing up to do that again, you know. But I felt like I was helping out, at least till midday, man. And then I felt like I was probably keeping the job from getting further. You know what I mean? Merry Christmas, Melissa. Merry Christmas. So spoke with the team earlier today. We're picking up the keys to the house today. Right. So we're progressing as we build our project proposal so we can pitch it, get people on board so we can get it done. You know what I mean? And help some dudes out. That's the plan. That's the good news. I learned a lot of cool things. There he is, Mr. Kane. I was just talking about how my body hurts so bad right now. So bad, you have no idea. So on that front, man, we got the keys coming. So we're going to get the keys, and we're going to have to go in here and, you know, try to see what we can do to get crews in here working, see if we can get some investment opportunities, creative financing going so we can get this project up and underway. But that's not really why I'm on. I mean, I wanted to share that. Also, I have to share why I guess I'm on here is tomorrow, 6 o'clock. For those individuals who are, love you too, buddy. Love you too. Hey, man, like I was saying, I know midday I was thinking to myself, you guys probably wish I wasn't there, but as long as I feel like I might have, you know what I'm saying, helped y'all out in any way, I was good. I mean, I don't even need the money, really. I'll give it back. It was good. But I mean, you know. Anyway, so I've been, with all the conversations I've been having and whatnot and everything, the way, you know, it being the holidays and us being people who tend to, you know, sometimes get torn off in our own thoughts. We let the head win, you know what I mean? Especially if, you know, when you're in recovery, when you're, you know, trying to do God's work, when you're trying to do you, when you're trying to, you know what I mean? There's all kinds of factors that come into play that make it way more, and I'm not going to try to act like we're soft people, you know what I mean? But let's just keep it all the way 100. It is hard as hell for recovering addicts and addicts to excel based on the trials and tribulations and all the things they came across and done in their life, even whether they regret it or not, you know what I mean? Like, we catch a case, we go to jail, we pay for that, we come home. It's not like you can run right out and join a Fortune 500 company, you know what I mean? Make you $100,000 a year, take care of the family, you know what I mean? You don't get that luxury, you know what I mean? You piss that away, pretty much. But we don't have to accept that as defeat, you know what I mean? And which I won't do, you know what I mean? Which is why I basically opened up everything, you know what I mean? Like, as far as like my YouTube channel and everything else like that. Dude, I got some intense stuff on there, man. I ran around with a video camera from the ages of 20, like 25, and videotaped everything. Like, I mean, I have people on camera where they were mad because, I mean, let's just keep it real. I'm walking into the dope house with a video camera. You know what I mean? Like, who does that? The police. You know what I'm saying? And so I mean, and I got it all there. I'm not gonna run from nothing that I'm doing, because that, like, to me, that's part of the message of what it is I'm trying to do, is basically show people, addicts, non-addicts, you know what I mean? Like, you can do whatever it is you want to do. Now, here's where I messed up, man. My life, thinking that I'm, like a gentleman said to me, and if he's still watching, you know what I'm saying? He made a comment to me, remain teachable. And I've been thinking about that for like the past 3 days. And that is actually probably the reason why I never excelled. You know what I'm saying? Is because I didn't allow myself to remain teachable. I actually thought that I knew everything all the time better than anybody else. You know what I mean? And with it being Christmas and whatnot, and people in the holidays, you got, people love the holidays, and then you got those. There's some people out there that the holidays just depress the hell out of them. You know what I mean? And I being one, only because of my situation. You know what I mean? Like, to be 100% honest, my wife works 2 jobs. My body won't allow me to do certain things. We've been waiting on disability, but we've been doing that game for 2.5 years. The government ain't gonna try to help. I don't really want their help. You know what I mean? So we're just gonna take everything. We're gonna, you know what I mean? Like, I let depression mess me up for the past 2 years. You know what I mean? Because I had went back to my old ways, and then once those old ways actually caught up with me, and I was put in situations that was going to be super life changing and what have you. All I did was forfeit. I gave up. I quit. I laid in bed, and I did nothing but lay in bed. I gained like 100 pounds laying in bed, and I mean, had a plan and everything, man. I had a plan to punch out and everything. So who's this? Right. And I ain't gonna let my demons win. So here's what it pretty much what it comes down to this Christmas. It is the season of giving. And I know we all have our moments and we all have our own things going on, but man, I want to just recognize that if you don't believe in shit, you ain't getting shit. And nobody owes us anything. So with everything pretty much already, the odds are already against you, right? I mean, that's pretty much what's up. The odds are always against you. If you are a felon, if you're an addict, you know what I mean? Because here's what it comes down here, and I'll go ahead and keep it all the way 100. My last business venture, I was doing very, very well, very well. I was proud. I was living on cloud 9. I was unteachable. I wanted to be cool, and I've always wanted to help people out, right? So my whole thing is how I would pander to my buddies on the street. You know what I'm saying? Is I would tell them, I'm like, I got a job for you, bro. I got you. But you have to fail a drug test. You have to fail one, because I ain't no punk. This is what I do. You know what I mean? I'm about mine. All that tough talk or what have you. And I ended up losing between my things, taking on the burdens of those other people's, situations and their drama. I burned it down. I burned it down, became a failure, resorted to the old way of thinking that I will never amount to anything, that I tried it and failed it. So, I mean, my name is dirt. I might as well, you know what I mean? But, and really I guess it was my intent behind the whole thing. So this time, what I decided to do is I decided to put God first on my mission, right? And what I mean by that is, if I attempt to do God's will, which is basically plant the seed, help out my brethren, be a man of integrity, versus a dopehead or a greedy I mean, I've never really been that kind of dude. I'm not really I've never been the backstabbing. You know what I'm saying? I'm the friend you wanted for real. But um, the train of thought, man. So I mean, this message, man, is for all the addicts out there today. Uh, you are worth a shit. Don't think that no one gives a damn about you. I mean, God loves you. And he's the reason why we're all here. He's the reason why we have salvation. He's the reason why, I mean, tis the season, man. Tis the season. And I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is don't let these holidays, if you have a hard time dealing with these holidays, because I do, just I'm pretty sure thousands and thousands of other people do. Don't let it put you in that headspace. You know what I mean? Where you do something that you shouldn't, or you'll regret later, especially if you've been doing well, if you've been on the right track. You know what I mean? Just think about the support team, reach out, you know what I mean? Get the support, the positive. I mean, because I mean, nowadays every day somebody says something. People I don't even know, man. They say stuff. They send me messages talking about keep doing what it is I'm doing and whatnot. That makes me feel good. That keeps me walking that path. You know what I mean? And then it builds that confidence up, and the confidence, and really, I mean, I put a post up that said something about the only person you're afraid of is the person that you're looking in the mirror, right? And that's me. I mean, nobody hates me more than me. You know what I mean? And as long as you remain teachable, as long as you make God's will, if you put his will first, if you do that, man, I mean, that's the key, bro. For real. That's what I'm finding out. That's what we're vlogging. That's what we're mapping. That's like, I'm going to prove it. Like, if you doubted it, you know what I mean? Click my shit. Sorry for the language. Watch it. Networking, support, everything you need. I mean, I'm trying to implement all of it. The people that hold me accountable. You know what I'm saying? I'm active in church again. I plan on staying that way. I got this faith-based company supporting the effort and the movement I'm trying to create. I got, you know what I mean? And I'm a dope head. Wanna be dope boy. Got caught up in the street. But they see my intentions are pure, I guess. For that, I'm blessed. You know what I mean? I'm super blessed on that. And, ride with me on this one. Because, I mean, I will come. I will ask you for help. If you're willing to give it, I mean, it is what it is. As you can see, we're putting our project up on every page we have. Because I'm all about transparency. Because the defect that I feel that everybody looks down upon me, no matter how professional I could attempt to be, and I've had this from the beginning. I mean, when it first started, it was my language. I've had people blowing down on me about the language I use, and really, I mean, to me, it's all about the intent of the word, and we could go all day as far as, ifs and ats, and I call them flavor words. People say it's lack of vocabulary. You know what I mean? I was like, pull my card on that. I can bang you with some words, but it's language. It's language. I relate to people. I talk like the people I relate to. I mean, I'm from the street, the penitentiary, from a diesel shop. You know what I mean? To a business owner. I mean, what language? I like what shop talk, whatever. I'm abrasive. I can be rude. I don't do disrespect, but when I get disrespectful, I can be disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? So I try to stay away from all that. But I mean, these are the people that's my demographic, man. I mean, that's my demographic. I don't like cops. I never will. You know what I mean? Like these are my experiences have made me believe and think these things. So I try to pretend as though I need to remain teachable. That all that train of thought was incorrect. Now, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When we first came up with this project, and I first pitched it, and I actually got, some people bid, and they're like, "Yeah, man, yeah, I dig it." So, me being the person I am, like, I think I'm pitching it. I'm gonna go pitch it to people that I think may be interested in it, maybe in it, wanting to help. Maybe they feel that they can maybe make some extra cash financially, or they're into wanting to give back, or maybe they want to, give me a hand. But that's where I keep messing up, man, is I keep thinking that they want to give me a hand, because, you got to keep in mind, I'm a dope head walking around here asking people if you want to invest in my business, right? Like, you hear how retarded that just sounded? I'm a dope head running around here asking you if you want to invest money into my business, our business, right? What jackass would do that? So, I think, hey, I'm going to do what we all do when we get like this, right? When we want to get high, you need $20, go get, what do we do? Hey, man, let me hold something. So I blow down on my parents. Hey, I got an idea, blah, 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 blah. Parents, people in the family, the people that support me, but at the same time, the kind of support that they give you, they're like, well, yeah, we're not giving you no money, though. That kind of support, that kind of, those are the experience, your past experiences you've had. So obviously they don't really work too well in our favor. So obviously you get denied. Then what does that do to your head? And then you make your way around. So it's hard, man. It's really, really, really hard. I mean, I accept it for what it is. But I'm not going to give up. Never that. Never that. You can ask Mr. Kane that. Don't give up. So tomorrow we got a busy day. Go meet with the APA for our fundraiser. Raise some money for pool. If you guys are hip into watching or what have you. And then we got Christmas. And we got church on Sunday. Can't wait. I missed last week. The dude will wild you up, man. He'll wild you up. He gets you hyped. So, I mean, this pretty much this holiday season, man, I'm trying to do something different. Actually, I mean, my whole purpose is I'm trying to work on me. This is me working on me. What you're seeing is me working on me. This whole movement, this whole thing is me working on me. And, I mean, either one or two things are going to happen. Either we're going to do a lot of good things, or this whole planet's going to burn in hell. One of the two things is going to happen, man. But I just want everybody to know that I give a shit about you guys. Don't count yourself out. Get a hold of me, man. I mean, if you can take my, my uniqueness or whatever, I mean, I'm here. I'll do what I can to, because giving back, man, the whole that provides a purpose, and the purpose is what, in my opinion, keeps me straight. And as long as I see I'm causing friction and movement, people sharing me out, you know what I mean? Like, that makes me feel good, makes me feel positive, strengthens me. The stronger I get, the stronger this movement's going to get, the stronger we together can make some things happen. You know what I mean? And that's kind of why I'm also putting myself with these individuals to, you know what I mean? They're going to catch me. They're not going to let me fall at all. So I have that going for me. So I'm blessed on that. And Jesus made all that possible, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the truth behind all that. I'm not really wanting to be preaching that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? But I'm just keeping it real, because that's what I have to do. And so, try to stay positive this holiday, man. Try not to get into that headspace. Don't, you know what I mean? And do me a super big favor when you guys go live. One thing you do not want to be doing is you don't want to be up here watching the number, how many people are watching, because, it is what it is. But see you tomorrow, Fiddlesticks, man. I didn't say half the things I wanted to say. I'm just tired of talking, and you guys are probably tired of hearing me. Happy holidays, guys.